You know what we thought we'd do? We thought we'd bring you to the home of Gfinity, where we are, where all the plans are made, where all the secrets are kept. Welcome to Richmond. Two men, 6'3", 6'4", dressed in blue onesies. This is the way you kick off Meet the Gfinity team. I'm here with Ben Chalk, also known as Partisan. He's our head of media and marketing. Ben, how are you?
I'm good. I'm a bit warm in the onesie. It's a little bit tight in a few spaces as well. So yeah, but feeling good. Never worn a onesie before, but liking it.
Me either. This is my first onesie experience. I'm glad we're doing it together.
I like it. Yeah, it's. I don't feel like such a fool that there's two of us in the office. The only two people in the office dressed up in onesies. But yeah, we look good.
I think we look good. I feel quite brave. It's quite liberating. So Ben, you're our head of media and marketing. Tell us what that means.
So I, on a day-to-day basis, deal with the Twitter. I've been called the Twitter monkey of Gfinity by quite a few people. So I deal with the social media and make sure that any key messages we've got get out there. I get to make all the exciting announcements as well. And then
we don't get much abuse. We've had some though, haven't we? Have you got a favourite bit of abuse that we've had?
Well, my favourite bit of abuse was directed at you the other day. And somebody just plain and simple called you an egg. And I'm guessing the reference in your head.
I would say so. Unless they've seen other parts of me, which would be disturbing. So thank you for the egg comment. So, what's your favourite thing about working at Gfinity?
Well, I've been a massive fan of esports, obviously Call of Duty for quite a long time. So yeah, it's that aspect really. It's getting to do something involved in a community and a scene that I'm quite passionate about. And I get to come to work and just talk about computer games and Call of Duty. Who wouldn't want that? So yeah.
Good stuff. And what's your least favourite thing about working at Gfinity?
Well, I live quite a long way away, which is a bit of a killer.
Not which is why I can just get dressed up in onesies and ask silly questions. Who do you think is going to win it?
I haven't actually been asked that question yet. I'm the one who's always asking everybody else. I would love to see a UK team win it. Obviously, being a little bit patriotic there. So I'd love to see Epsilon probably take it. Good friends with a few of those guys. I personally think Unite are probably going to win it. Parasite, he calls himself the GOAT. He's kind of got a reason for it.
Is that because he likes doing things with goats, or?
No, that stands for the greatest of all time.
Oh, my mistake. No disrespect, Chris. It's Paul Kent, Melmoth, COO, Scotsman. If you could describe yourself in 3 words, what would they be?
Extremely rare.
I'd call you Marmite.
I'm not coming back for that.
You're gonna. We'll just go again. We'll go again from the start. Next up on Meet the Gfinity team is the gorgeous and brilliant Jeanette Jarman. That was a nice intro. I thought.
It was a nice intro. Thank
I
you.
meant it.
Thank
I did
you.
mean it.
I pays the wages.
You do pay the wages. So what else do you do? What do you do here?
I do a bit of everything. I keep things moving forward. I try and keep some order.
That implies that there's chaos.
It's an office full of boys and me. So, there is a little bit of mothering that needs to happen, a little bit of tell-off every now and again. But yeah, mostly I'm the one that says yes or no, we can or can't spend that money.
You the boss.
I am the boss.
The boss?
The boss. Oh my god.
The boss.
The boss.
You the boss.
I the boss.
She the boss.
I the boss.
Right, you're the boss. Jeanette called herself the boss earlier, but would you say that you're the boss?
While she's not here, she's definitely not the boss, but when in the same room as her, she's the boss, yeah.
What's your favourite thing about working at Gfinity?
I guess getting to see you every day, because it's not often you get to be up close and personal with a failed comedian, so it's nice. Yeah, I often think that one day you'll be one of those Channel 4 documentaries where life went wrong. A dice guy, almost.
I'd really like that, thank you. And I'm not failed, I'm failing. There's a difference.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not actually reached the bottom yet. We ain't even started yet. Giggling already. It's Warren Fish. He's the next person that you get to meet from Gfinity. Warren, how are you?
Good, thanks, and you?
I'm all right. It's nice to be sitting on the side. I see you've taken your shoes off.
Yeah, it's a shoeless environment, I should say.
Is it? Right. So you're one of the founding members of Gfinity.
Yeah,
You've been here from the beginning. How do you
from
think?
day one.
How do you think it's going so far?
It's going very well, Martin. I think we've all accomplished quite a lot over the last couple of weeks, and since G1 things have just spiraled. Only gets better for us.
Good stuff. And you're happy with how things are progressing for G2 now?
Yeah, as you can tell, we've got a few new members part of the team, so we're growing, and things are picking up quite a lot, where we're all starting to get a bit more hectic.
So, what's your role at Gfinity?
Well, right now I'm the project coordinator for Gfinity, so I pretty much get involved in all the things. Help yourself out a lot, Martin. We all know this.
Privately
And on the business
personally,
side of things, but personally as well, from what Martin thinks. But that's a conversation for another day. But yeah, I'm pretty much, like you said earlier, I've been here from the start, so I've been pretty much getting down to everything. And wherever I can help, I'm always the first person on top of that. So
you're one of the founder members of Gfinity. The company's still really, really young, but made loads of progress. Are you happy with how things are going so far?
Not really. We're getting there. You should always be happy with how you're doing, but I guess I always like to be overcritical. Otherwise, you stagnate. And whenever we finish doing anything, I like to focus on where we went wrong rather than what we did well, because it's very easy to praise yourself. It's a lot harder to be self-critical. What
do you want for Gfinity over the next 6 to 12 months?
I think we need to progress, make things bigger, better, start to show people this amazing esports studio we actually do have in central London, one of its only kind in the UK. In building our success, I think esports specifically in the UK has been neglected for a long time. I'm not saying people didn't try to do their best, because they most certainly did, and the community here is brilliant, but I think with our experience we've gained over the 15 years, we can really take it forward. I think that's one of the big things that people forget about Gfinity, is we may be a new company, but we've been in esports longer than any other company in the UK. We've been here since DOT. And it's only because of that experience we know where to take esports. And also the fact that we love competing. And that's what it comes down to. Esports is just about competing. It's about making sure you're better than your opponent. And I think that's one of the biggest things in esports. There's not many people have competed in sports at a high level, and that's something a few of us have been lucky enough to do in Gfinity. And you could almost argue that we only really got into esports when our real life sporting careers came to an end, and we just really want to keep competing, keep doing better.
Next up on Meet the Team at Gfinity is the wonderful Sam Rosendorf. How are you, Sam?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. You're the first one to ask me that. I don't think anyone cares how I am. I know, I think so. They are. They just see me with, shaven head, and they just think, oh, he can handle it. But the truth is, I can't. I'm sensitive.
Does it make you upset?
It does.
You a little bit?
Do you know no one sits next to me on the bus? The bus can be like totally full. There's one seat next to me, and anyone can get on. Someone old, who might need to sit down. A woman who might have a baby.
How does it make you feel?
Unwanted. Lost. Searching for something. I don't know. Sam, yes. You've joined a team to help us get ready for G2.
That's right.
You're incredibly organised. So you're bringing some order to the chaos next door. Is it quite chaotic next door?
At times, I think it's more organised than the last time, and people are carrying on. They know what they're doing. Everyone seems to have an understanding of what needs to be done, and it's working well so far. But we are, however, only about 4 days away, so you can imagine tensions are going to rile up pretty soon.
This is. I've never felt like something so right more than this moment,
It's like
Chris.
having a onesie, but I'm not a onesie. I'm a real person
It's like a
with feelings
it's like
and
a,
warmth.
it's like a human onesie.
I could get all up in you.
I don't know about that. What a way to start. Chris Trout.
How you doing?
Very well, mate.
Good.
You're a part of our team. You're our sort of content producer and director. How are you getting on? You enjoying being here so far?
It's good fun. You know, there's a lot of funny jokes and a bit of banter thrown in the office, so it's a good environment to work in. I have a lot of fun here, and the work I'm doing, I feel very purposed and appreciated, mostly by you.
It's because you're a genius. I think you're a genius. I think you're brilliant. You make outstanding videos. I think everyone that's seen all the reveal shows and kind of all the promo stuff, you know, they might not realise that you put those videos together, and that's something you really enjoy doing, isn't it?
Yeah, I've been doing stuff like this. I've been doing YouTube for about 5-6 years now, so everything that I kind of put into those videos is something that I've learned over those years from just playing around with video making and stuff like that. So being able to actually put it into the real world in front of such a large audience is really, really good.
So who are you?
I'm Martin Wyatt.
And what does that mean to Gfinity?
My job title is Head of Content and Partner Relations. So I suppose what that means is that I look after all the relationships we have with all our partners and sponsors and stuff like that. And at the same time, I work with Chris Trout to put out the content, and I'm responsible for whether it's any good or not, I suppose.
Okay, so all the delays and everything are your fault.
No, they're Paul's because he does technology, not me.
Fair enough. So has there been a favourite moment for you so far at Gfinity?
Yeah, G1 so far was the highlight for me. I think getting to 2.5 million viewers was such a great achievement for a first event, and considering we had a couple of issues and stuff on the day, I thought that was a massive highlight. Other than that, I get reminded every single day how lucky I am because I sit near Paul, and that is a sorry state of affairs. You're amazing, which is a blessing. So,
Boss.
I really mean it. What couple of things are you looking forward to the most about the second event?
Looking forward to there being spectators this time. G1 was amazing. It was a good atmosphere, but we definitely could have used that extra oomph that the fans bring when they come along to the events. And the second thing, I suppose, would actually be the caster match again. We're really looking forward to seeing that come about and see whether the US casters can actually put up a fight this time, because they didn't really last time.
So, what kind of things do you think need to happen at G2 in order for it to be a success?
Well, we'd love to see more viewers than we had last time. This is obviously from our perspective. We'd love to see more viewers, although we had great viewing numbers for the first event. We would love to see... God, I'm stumped on that question. Really? Yeah, I don't know what you...
Imagine you were tweeting it.
I'm still stumped.
Just keep going with it. Close your eyes. Close your eyes with me. Close your eyes. Keep twiddling your fingers. Imagine you're in front of your PC. You're in a calm place. Paul isn't there. And you're just about to tweet out. Being the only woman in an office full of... Even though, like, by age we're all men, but we are boys. It's got to be hard work.
Can be trying to get the focus back. You know, we digress an awful lot, but you know, you have to let that go. It's actually very funny. Even if I try and be cross, it lasts for probably 30 seconds. Actually, I like to think of myself as a girl more than a woman.
I like that. You are a girl.
I'm a girl, yeah.
A girl in a room
I'm
full
not
of
married or
boys.
anything, so I'm a girl.
So,
Not married or anything.
not married. Lovely looking. So, single. She the boss.
It's because I keep doing that face.
She's going to be single. She keeps in that face forever. Who annoys you the most in the office? You know, you said it's hard to get focus. Who struggles to concentrate the most?
Right. So we have different personalities. So we have, let's start with Christopher Trout. Chris is very difficult to keep focused on any one thing for longer than 2 seconds. If it doesn't involve like making videos. So if you try and have a conversation with him that's longer than 2 seconds, it's not going to work. Ben's relatively good at staying focused as long as he hasn't got his laptop open. Paul's always doing 101 things, so he's quite difficult to keep focused.
Is he though, or is he really good at looking busy?
That's possibly, but he does sit the other side of 2 big screens from me, so I can't actually see what he's doing. Although I know when he's coding, that's bad, Paul. You stay away from Paul when he's coding. Warren's quite easy to keep focused, actually. Warren's very good. He'll sit and listen and he'll do. It probably takes about 5 attempts to have a conversation.
And given the fact that, you know, we were talking to Jeanette earlier on, and because obviously, like, normally she's the only woman in the office,
Yeah.
you bring a bit of a balance there. What do you think it's like working in the office with all those boys?
As long as you guys are clean, it's fine. It's okay. I'm used to working with lots of boys, so pretty used to it. Lots of rude jokes, lots of farty noises coming from somewhere across the other room. So
Paul.
Must be.
He's always got that sort of cockeyed smile, that look on his face. That means I've just done one or made a noise like one.
Never you though.
No, me. I'm so mature. I read
Yeah.
and stuff.
All the time?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sometimes.
what's your favourite book?
The Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
that's
took
a
me
goodie.
ages. Took me
Yeah.
ages. Oh,
It's a hard
love,
one, but-
really love the pictures though. So there are six of us in the team, 7 of us in the team. There's a lot of banter that flies about. It can be a bit chaotic in the office at times, it's fair to say. Does anybody irritate you?
Paul.
Why does Paul irritate you?
He's Scottish. Mostly because he ignores my text messages.
He's
absolutely
terrible at that, isn't he?
terrible. He's absolutely terrible. I don't know what he's doing, but he just doesn't reply. I mean, I've texted him like a week or so before I've seen him, and it still has the like new message from me when he's gone through his phone. I'm like, you didn't even read that text message. He goes, yes, I did. And I'm like, no. It's
So,
too long to read.
It's not as if he's like just picking the phone up, reading them and not looking. He actually just doesn't pick, he doesn't even look at the phone.
God knows what he's doing at that time, so.
I wonder what he's doing. What kind of things do you think he does when he's ignoring his phone? He's like building computers or something.
Well, I don't know. I mean, he's not doing a very good job. I mean, Steve's he's a bit poor, to be honest. I mean, he had me believing that this Steve was some sort of animal that would probably bite your leg off if you play with him wrong, and he's not quite amazing.
I don't think it's Steve's fault.
Really?
Yeah, I just think that Steve needs a lot of love, and Paul's not. I don't think Paul's looking after Steve. You do, yeah.
It's kind of like an abandoned dog. He's scared at first, but once you show him you're not gonna hurt him, you show him some love, he really gets into you.
Maybe that's the way Paul's treated Steve. He's left him chained.
Neglected him.
Yeah, left him chained outside, like in one of those adverts, soaking wet, malnourished. In need of ram. No ram for Steve, but you've given Steve some ram.
Oh, I've given him a good ramming.
So who do you think the most annoying person at Gfinity is?
It would have to be none other than Melmoth, our illustrious leader. So Paul decided that it would be a great idea to write a status and tag my girlfriend in it, and say that she was pregnant.
Oh, congratulations!
Thanks.
Oh no, it's because it's not. I see.
Wasn't real, and obviously that appeared on her wall, and her parents saw it. Yeah, she wasn't very happy.
So he's literally relationship damaging.
Oh yeah, he doesn't want anybody to be happy. He is like the Grinch, but all year round.
Yeah.
That was quite fun.
That was bad, wasn't it? He didn't take that very well.
I found it quite funny. I was just like sitting at home. I was like, no, I haven't been to work today. I was working from home. He's like, someone's been on my Facebook, wrote all these statuses. I'm like, there's only going to be one person behind that one. It's got to be Paul.
I can confirm that Paul was involved. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was there. I did nothing.
Just watching.
I did nothing to stop it. I was an accessory.
He threatened you.
He
threatened
did. He
you.
did.
I
Paul
think
threatened
if he
me,
didn't be quiet, there was going to be some trouble.
and I'd get the sack.
Exactly.
No, I don't want that. Otherwise, I end up like Steve, chained up outside,
Outside.
soaking wet, in need
Can't
of
do
ram.
that to you. You don't have any hair, so the rain, the sun as well.
Technically, I am.
Could get a hat, but
Do you think what kind of hat would suit me?
I think a nice beanie hat would look well. What was your name? Your like tag? Was it M Dubs?
Yeah. Yeah. I had to think of one.
M-Dubs,
And
on
so
the spot.
on the spot, I came up with MJ Dubs, which is
MJ
MJ Dubs, and Dubs was short for W. And I hated it, which is why it's gone now. And I'm using my actual name, which is what people do in the real world. So, in fact, do you know what? I think I need a new
You're
one.
the only person doing it.
No, but I feel left out. I want a new one. I need to come up with a new tag. Let's try and think of one now.
Bald eagle.
The bald eagle.
Just come swoop in and be like, whoa, what just happened?
Bang,
Next
hamster.
thing you know, you're there.
Yeah, all of a sudden, squirrels start disappearing over the home counties. Why? Because the bald eagle's in town.
Exactly.
And I'm not hungry because I'm eating squirrel.
You just claw. You got claws. Just claw them if they don't like it. Scratch their eyes out.
I will. And I'll eat the squirrel. And do you know what the great thing about eating squirrels is? You get nuts with it free. I'm the bald eagle. Hold on. This is resonating with me now. I'm the bald eagle.
Should I get you a montage going? I'll start working on one.
Would you?
Bald eagle, and then you just come like soaring in.
Please superimpose my face onto an eagle.
I will do. I'll use the awesome songs that you like. Doodly doo doo, doodly doo doo, like that.
And that's one other thing that people don't know about you is that you can sing. Because you've produced a fantastic song about Del Piero.
Mr. Del Piero, yes. So I do some videos on my channel, and I made a little Del Piero theme song. And it's recreated after Lady Gaga's Alejandro.
How does it go?
Don't call my name, don't call my name, Del Piero.
That's lovely. We should start a boy band.
We should do.
Team Wyatt. Hashtag Team Wyatt. I heard Martin Scorsese's been trying to ring you.
I haven't heard anything. Might be my agent.
You know what it is?
Although I don't think I have an agent.
No, you know what it is. He's been texting Paul. That's probably what. He ain't got back to him.
He doesn't get back to her anymore.
I hate Paul.
Yeah, me too.
So, is it fair to say you're probably the heartthrob of Gfinity? You're the poster boy.
People say I could be that.
Would you really do anything for this business?
Martin, we all know this is true. I'll do anything with it.
Would you take your t-shirt off right now?
No.
That's fair enough. I think this would probably go out at a time when people have eaten and stuff like that.
People have eaten.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm not saying that you're like your top half would encourage vomiting. I'm just saying play it safe. This is being broadcast slap bang in the middle of G2. Project yourself into the event now. You're looking around. What's going on? How are you feeling?
Probably feeling pretty tired. That's really it.
Okay. Do you want to do what I did with Ben? Do you want to meditate? You got to close your eyes though. I made Ben meditate. I made Ben meditate. He gave a good answer. Just try it.
I'm not
Try
meditating.
it. Why not meditating? Are you just going to say I'm not meditating? You're just going to speak over me?
Yeah.
Please meditate.
No.
Why won't you meditate?
You meditate.
All right. That was amazing. Are you going to give us a prediction for who's going to win G2?
The game of Call of Duty will win G2.
That is such a wet answer. You're not going to name a team. You're not going to put your money on the line. You're not. You're going to sit on the fence. You're going to have splinters in your bum. Project yourself during the event when this is actually going to be going out on the stream. How are you feeling now? It's, I don't know, 2/3 of the way through Saturday.
I am feeling relief. I'm feeling immensely proud of the team. Positive, I think, and excited. Looking forward to the finals. Yes, I think that's how I feel.
One thing that people don't...
Hungry.
And hungry.
Probably hungry because I wouldn't have eaten yet.
You wouldn't have, not 2/3 of the way through
No.
Saturday?
No.
So should we... all right, I know what to do now. I'm going to project myself
Yep.
halfway through Saturday, so it's just before 2/3.
Yeah.
And then I think what I'm going to do is just going to bring you a sandwich. What do you want in it?
Tuna sweet corn, probably.
What if I haven't got any sweet corn?
Don't want it.
Do you want a particular type of sweet corn?
Just Green Giant original.
Expensive.
Always. Standard.
Tesco value ain't going to cut it.
No. It's not even worth talking about. Move on. Next question.
What's the kind of the couple of things you're looking forward to the most about G2?
It's a hard one, but I would definitely like to see what the European teams are going to do. You know, the likes of Epsilon attending. We all know that at G1 people were screaming for that game to happen, and I think now it's a bit of a sad storm with Mad Cat not being able to take part, but I definitely think with the role Gunchi coming in, that kind of balanced things out a bit. And I wouldn't mind seeing a UK, specifically a European team, take the title all the way.
So, in light of the fact that actually you can't play COD, what is there any hidden talent that you have that could potentially show itself on stage, maybe at Gfinity G2?
Yeah, I can balance beer bottles on my head. So if things really go bad, like I say, if for some reason no one turns up, I can do that. I can get 3 beer bottles, balance them on my head and walk around a bit. I can do an impression of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Go on then.
Aye.
Well, okay.
That
was brilliant. Thank you very much.
I look a bit like Jason Statham.
A lot.
As long as Jason Statham looks nothing like this. So that's good.
You kind of look like a Martin Wyatt version of Jason Statham. Yeah.
I like to think if I met Jason Statham, he'd look at me and go, no. I mean, I'm a little bit more muscular than he is.
Yeah.
Oh
God. Are we going there? Is it turned into how great you are?
It was inevitable. I'm pretty great.
Christ.
Pretty great.
I'm not the right person to be doing this then. It's 9:45 Saturday morning. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling unbelievable because we're about to do the opening ceremony. The video that everyone is about to see, I know is brilliant because Chris Trout's a genius. We're going to give away some free stuff and we're going to get everyone hyped, and I just can't wait for it all to start. So I'll be very, very excited.
So let's say 4:30. You've messed up my sandwich, I haven't forgotten that. So, but it's 4:30 Saturday afternoon now. How's it going?
We're tired. It's been a long day, but the first day's competition has exceeded all expectations. We've had some really good interviews. Everyone's enjoying themselves. Spectators are having a great time, and I think we're still buzzing off the atmosphere.
Okay, how are you going to feel on Monday morning?
Tired. You happy now?
Yes.
Happy. Oh. So are you looking forward to G2?
Yeah, I am. I like doing it. I enjoy helping out at events, and it's nice to be able to take part in this. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, cool. What are you looking forward to the most?
Oh God, I don't know. Just I suppose seeing things run well when they do, and things are actually running, and there's no one running about worrying all the time. It's nice to see things ticking over and people enjoying themselves and enjoying what Gfinity has to offer.
So we've got the spectators this time round. What do you think they might add to an event like ours?
We were talking about atmosphere earlier, and I think that's what they're going to bring. We've got people from the public who want nothing more than to see their idols playing games and to see this kind of thing unfolding for them again. So it's exciting. I think they're going to be riled up, wanting certain teams to win. We'll have lots of shouting, I'd imagine, and it'll just make it a lot more interesting.
Do you think there are going to be people there that get overexcited at the sight of some of their heroes? Do you think we're going to see any sort of 18-year-old men faint?
Yeah, I'd imagine there'll be 1 or 2.
And who do you think will win?
Oh, this is hard. A lot of people have been screaming Optic. I've been watching Optic scrims the last couple of weeks, ever since they've picked up JCap. They just kind of remind me of the old Optic lineup that they used to kind of dominate everyone. So I think people are going to be expecting Optic to do well. It's whether or not they actually pull through. So